everybody, and welcome back to another video in Grounded. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a brand new defense build that I came up with for the 1.4.6 patch. And the whole reason why I'm doing this is because the patch did one of two things. First of all, it lowered the amount of damage the sour balls from infused creatures do by, actually no, I don't even think it was, just sour balls in general, by 40% from direct, and I think the pulsing it does, like when you're near it but not directly on it. And it buffed a certain friend of mine, which is the pet ants. Specifically, I'm going to be using the baby black ant I meant in this build, because they decided to buff its effect by 5 times. Instead of 10% damage resistance, it protects you by a whopping 50%, which is absolutely nuts. So, getting on to the build, starting off, I have a infused sword with fresh damage up major. Now, you probably do want a fresh damage up best on there, but we're not going for damage and or boss damage and final fury, as well as damage resistance, which further increases our defense by another whopping 50%. And moving on to the science cone, as you can see, we have another damage resist, which further increases the amount of damage we resist by another whopping 50%. And get this, parry heal, which it's not necessary in the build, but it does heal you on parry, so it is pretty good. And I have the full set of Broodmother armor for poison coating, and also for that heavy armor bonus, which is just being really tanky. And it boosts our overall defense by another 30%, so I think this is already at 180% on defense-wise, if I could speak, which is absolutely insane. And then moving on to mutations, starting off, we have Coup de Grace for crit hit damage, Meat Shield for a little bit of extra health, Fresh Defense. Now, Fresh Defense is kind of optional for this build because it only applies to the infused creatures that actually have the spicy effect on them, or just creatures in general that, for example, the stink bugs that do gas damage. So it's optional, but if you include it, which I am, it's going to be like 230%. Then Blade Master, which is going to increase our damage by another whopping 30, not our damage, what am I talking about? Our defense up by another whopping 30%. So now it's going to be like 260%. Also, my math could be wrong. And then Spicy Safety. Spicy Safety for stabbing and smashing resistances reduces the amount of damage you take from those two damage types by 50% once again, which is absolutely nuts, as you can assume. But it gets even crazier. Not really. We got the main stuff out of the way, but if you decide to sleep in this cozy little pedal bed, you get a well-rested bonus, which it further increases the amount of your overall defense once again by 10%. And while we're here, wrong station, my bad. If we decide to drink a human food smoothie, it increases our damage resistance by another 10%. A Black Ox burger, sorry, I'm so out of it, which increases our overall health by 40, and our overall damage resistance by 2, which is not much, but it's still something. For the final amount, if you put all of these factors into use with an enemy uses every single one of these damage factors, it brings our overall damage resistance to a whopping 332%, which is absolutely insane. So I'm going to rest real quick in this pedal bed, and let's get on to the first fight of today's video. All right, everyone. So for the first fight, I'm in fact going to fight the Mantis. Now, the main reason is because the Mantis, she does a lot of damage. She does a ridiculous amount of damage, as well as combined with like the 2 baby mantises she can summon during the fight. She's a hard boss, and I know spicy safety is useless during this fight, but I still want to test this build out on a high damaging enemy that doesn't do one of stabbing or smashing. So before we start this fight, hold on, let me eat my sticky human food and also my black ox burger, and let's get going. This fight's gonna be really long, and I'm not really, to be honest, it's not even gonna be a fight. It's just gonna be more if I could tank it. So right here, that did literally nothing. And before you say anything, I'm on medium doing this, and I don't want to do woe because otherwise my pet ant's gonna die. But as you can see, the mantis is doing like no damage, legit almost no damage, barely any, and I just healed all of that up. And now look, watch this. I am taking everything, and I'm legit out healing the damage that she's doing. This is insane. This is gonna be really slow though, because of the fact that for a max defense build, you're definitely not gonna be, what is it, having the firepower to deal with bigger enemies. But like, just look at the health bar during that. Like, I'm barely even going down in health. Like, and look, I parry healed and immediately got all that back. Which, to be honest, I really wish I could do this in WoW to see how badly my health bar would like go down. But unfortunately, I'm just simply not going to, because of the fact that well, one, I don't want to have to get Atlanta 2 again, because the same thing happened to Atlanta 1, where I was in WoW mode recording a video and he died. But my god, this is going to take so long. Oh my goodness. That's the mini mantis's health bar. We have barely made a scratch in the big mantis's health bar. Kind of, but not really. This fight is, my armor is actually going to break before I even have a chance at doing anything. I should have brought repair glue with me, to be honest. We haven't even reached the halfway point yet. My god. Oh, my chest plate broke. Hold on, I want to see how long I last without the actual chest plate. There's no way. Bro. What? I'm still taking barely any damage. I have, hold on. I legit have no armor right now. I have literally none. And I just healed all of that damage back. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Now, why did the red ants want me gone? Good question. I don't believe it. With no armor. With no armor on... Okay, hold it. Pause for a second. Pause. On New Game Plus 5 Medium, I took... Watch this. I am Jesus himself with this build. Okay, so the third mantis spawned in, and I would very much like to take back my my note earlier about parry heal being absolutely useless. We're good. Nope, we're still healing. Dude, this is ridiculous. I have been fighting for 20 minutes. I'm not even joking. This is like 20 minutes worth of progress. At this point, I'm not even blocking anymore. I'm legit not even parrying. Like, this is all from just sitting here. I swear, my computer is so bad that I legit have to like stop it. Like, this is off topic, but I have to stop recording and just continue the fight and like just get legit clips of me just fighting the mantis like this, because of the fact that like it's taking so unbelievably long. I have used like 12 beefy smoothies at this point. I'm still kicking. I don't even think I've even past the threshold of like a fifth or sixth of my health, nor do I care. This is insane. I have used over 20 beefy smoothies now, and the thing is, the damage these guys deal, they're not even proccing spicy safety, which I would like to mention. So, I really want to finish this fight, but it's been so long and I'm not really making progress, so I have an idea. I'm not gonna attack. Let's just see how long I last just by spamming here and blocking. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm not even joking. If y'all could hear that, I am just sitting here spamming LT on my Xbox controller, and I am still alive. I am not pressing a single other button on my Xbox controller besides LT. Oh, are we gonna die? Oh my god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. And we're dead. Alright, so let's move on to the infected Broodmother fight. Alright, so originally I was going to have 3 fights planned for this video, but because of HUD, that absolute masterpiece of a Mantis fight, it wasn't. That took 30 minutes off of my life. I am only going to be, get out of your southern dank. I am only going to be doing the infected Broodmother next. So yeah, let's start up this fight. This is, to be honest, I don't even know if I even need my pet ant here. I probably could get rid of my pet ant and still be perfectly fine. Oh my god, she is lifesteal. This is never going to end, is it? This is never ever going to end. Now, preferably, I would like to get her on her 4th phase, but wait, 4th phase? I'm making up phases now. I haven't played in so. Okay, you know what? No blocking. Okay, that did literally nothing. The thing is, she does have lifesteal, so we're gonna do something not applicable. I'm gonna do a little cheating, and by cheating, I mean I'm gonna equip the Fresh Edge. Oh my god, it's been that long that I forgot the name of this weapon, and I'm gonna get her down to her 3rd phase, but it's still, I don't believe it. It's still barely doing any sort of damage. I don't believe it. All right, 2nd phase. I am actually just tanking everything she's throwing. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, so we did get a what is it? Like a weakness debuff. I'm so sorry guys, it's been so long. And we got a defense debuff. Okay. So this build should no longer be as Jesus anymore. It's no longer that godlike-ish, kinda. It's still very much so. Honestly, I think the only problem that's going to come from this build, well, during this fight, I meant not this build. This build is honestly really solid. For those of you who got time and just want to cheese through everything, this is the build. Yeah, I would recommend this because this is absurd. I mean, obviously not with the Fresh Edge, but let me just swap everything real quick, and this is absurd. I am taking little to no damage. This is actually absurd. So this is where the real fight begins. Listen, I was cheating before just so I could save time. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long. With that weakness debuff she put on me. Oh god. Do I even need to block? Like, I just realized, oh my god, I didn't put on my trinket. All right, so now with the proper trinket, I was wondering why I was doing so much damage in lo and behold, that was the answer. I forgot to put back on my trinket. Oh my god, I just realized. Yeah, if you're doing this build, please get a max. Please get this weapon maxed. Like, please. Just so your damage is actually okay. I'm not even blocking. 0 blocks? Oh my god. I heal for actually nothing. I have 30 health debuffs from just tanking everything. This is absurd. And of course, like the cream of the crop is the fact that I have four defense downs and I am still taking barely any damage. And she's still, honestly, if I have the resource, I have 33. Oh my goodness. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. If you would have told me, like, at the, like, beta launch of Grounded, that this was going to be a build, I would have called you high. But the more I'm looking at this, this is actually insane. Because listen, if I had the resources, which I probably don't, I could easily, I could easily kill the Broodmother right now. Well, the infected Broodmother. It would just take a ridiculous amount of time. We have 36 health, oh my god, healing debuffs. I cannot speak. I'm so sorry. I've been sick over like this past few days, and I just apparently can't form coherent sentences as the side effect of it. I have 5 defense downs. Oh my god, I have weakness. This fight's never gonna end. She's almost at half health. Only problem is the fact that she has lifesteal. If she didn't have lifesteal, I'm in loss for words. She's healing a ridiculous amount from the lifesteal effect on her. And the thing is, my armor is literally going to break similar to the Mantis fight. This is so absurd. Oh my god, this is so absurd. This is legit just a healing battle. Whoever could heal the most and deal the most amount of damage just wins. And currently, I might be in the losing position. If Atlanta wasn't here, I would certainly be dead. Alright, so that is going to be all for today's video. Unfortunately, we couldn't really kill any bosses in today's video, but we sure could tank every single attack that they threw at us. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it will help out a ton. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!